Thank you. Hi family, how are you? If you're one of those people who loves to eat pizza like we do, I think I have a recipe that you're going to love with all your heart. We clean the potato, cut it as if we're going to make mashed potatoes. This recipe is explained in detail in the potato mayonnaise video we made recently. But anyway, we're going to do it quickly here. I cut it into small pieces so it cooks faster. Then you put it to boil just like when you're making mashed potatoes. Now we'll start making the dough. We need 200 grams of cassava. This is cassava flour, which is different from cassava starch. This cassava flour is made from cassava. It's like it's finely grated and dried, that's why it looks like whole wheat flour, let's say. To this flour we're going to add a little bit of warm water, half a cup of warm water. And in that half cup of warm water we're going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. If it's solid, you can dissolve it in the warm water. One tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoons, that's perfect. And we're going to add 1 egg, and we'll place this egg in the center to the egg so the dough will be more flexible. We're going to add half a teaspoon, it's a big spoon, or a teaspoon of salt, or half a tablespoon of salt, or to taste. Some people like it with less salt and some people like it with more salt. All right, all set. And we're going to pour this water in little by little just in case, because we have to make a dough. And even though cassava flour needs a lot of water, it's best to add it little by little. And that's it. And now the dough is ready, unlike the little breads we made and shared not long ago. Also for the 5x-5, which is ideal for Dr. Johnson's 5x-5 carrot diet. The difference is that this one has egg, and that makes it a more flexible dough, which we will need to make the bottom part of our pizza. You'll see that the dough requires a lot of water. Once you see that this dough is soft, that's how it should be. We mix it well, and once we have it like this, we're going to make a little pouch. It has to be soft, not hard. And now with your hands, you're going to start making a chicken. That's very good. We're going to use a baking dish and we're going to start pressing it like this. We're going to stretch and shape it patiently from the center to the sides. Don't worry, it's going to turn out well. I'm shaping it and stretching it. If it gets too sticky on your hands, you can put a little bit of water on your hands. I put water, so you can stretch it a little bit more. This is the part that requires a little more patience, because we can't do it with a rolling pin since it's a different kind of dough. We're not using any flour or any kind of grain. Remember that cassava is a tuber. I just wet my hands to shape it a little better. It doesn't have to be soaked, please, because then it will be harder to shape. But yes, with my hands I can give it form. You'll get the hang of it. You don't have to do it exactly like this. We put it in the oven at about 180 degrees and we're going to leave it for about 15 minutes on one side, then we'll flip it over. Thank you. On the other hand, let's start preparing a simple sauce here with an onion, we're going to need a clove of garlic. A big one for the pizza and another big one for what would be the cheese, which obviously isn't cheese, but will give it that particular flavor, that creaminess that pizza has with cheese. That will be given by that potato mayonnaise recipe I shared recently. And, well, for that we're going to need a little garlic, a clove of garlic like this, more or less. We already have that one prepared for later, and we peel this one to add it to the sauce. Let's see how the potato is doing. Good, it's done. It breaks apart like mashed potatoes, so it's ready. Let's take it out. Let's get the juice of a lemon ready. Good, thank you. Let's save a little bit of this water where we boiled the potatoes, just a little in case we need it. Let's strain the rest. And now in the blender we're going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 and 3. These tablespoons are generous. The garlic, the plump garlic clove, and the lemon juice. And we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. The salt is to taste. And now we're going to add the potatoes that we boiled, and we're going to blend this. To make it creamier, we're going to gradually add some of the cooking water. I'll add 2 tablespoons little by little because otherwise it will get too runny. All right. As it cools down, this will get thicker and creamier. It turned out great, that's how it should be, and then it gets a little more set, creamier and thicker. Let's say, okay, 15 minutes have passed, we take it out of the oven and we'll see that it's already pretty dry. It has to be so that we can move it like this if when we take it out it's kind of stuck. It still needs a bit more time in the oven, but if not, see, it comes out easily. And like this, we flip it over and give it a little more time in the oven on the other side. See you next time. In the meantime, we can make the sauce. We add a little oil, olive oil, and it's ready. Let's go. Leave the dough in the oven on the other side for 3 to 5 minutes, just a bit. And then we flip it over again. Because this is like its most porous side, let's say. So we wait until the sauce is ready to put it on. The onion is already golden, so we add the sauce. And we leave it on low heat so it cooks well. I'm going to take the opportunity to add the salt before I forget. The sauce is ready. We're going to add a little bit of oregano. This adds great flavor to the sauce, making it delicious and ready to serve. We turn it off now, thank you. We put it on the pizza, thank you. This will hydrate the dough. Let's go, everything is actually already cooked. So what we do now is put our fake cheese. Thank you. As you can see, it looks super similar, and you'll see that the taste will surprise you. My daughters love this recipe. I add a little bit of oregano. And I'm going to put another baking tray on top so it stays nice and moist. I'm going to leave it for a little while before serving. Look at this, look at what this is, oh my God. Well, after letting it get nice and moist, let's say, you can even leave it, you can prepare them and eat them the next day. You can leave them in the fridge perfectly fine and then just give them a little touch in the oven. Look how good they look. Thank you, it's very easy. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, it's so delicious. You're going to love it. It's really good. I truly hope you really liked this video, that it was helpful for you, especially for your 5x minus 5, since what you can eat is quite limited. But it feels so good to clean out our intestines by eating much healthier foods, by not putting grains, seeds or legumes into our bodies, and to take a break from phytic acid and the anti-nutrients found in seeds. So I really hope you liked it, that it was helpful for you, that you learned something, and yes, that's right, of course. Give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it in the groups of people who are doing this 5x minus 5, because honestly it's wonderful and it's a great opportunity to cleanse your body. And it's great to eat a fake pizza. I know it's fake, but you'll see how delicious it is. We send you a kiss. Subscribe to the channel.